What's up, 2A crew? It's Rizzo, and today we're going to talk about how to store your self-defense shotgun. Alright? Let's get to it. Alright, so you decided to use a shotgun for self-defense at home, and you want to figure out how to stage it. You want to stage it somewhere where it's safe, but you also want it to be readily accessible and ready to use when you get to it. Do you keep it locked up somewhere, or maybe by your bedside, out of view or somewhere? So you got to decide these things on how you want to stage your shotgun. You also need to decide what condition you want to leave it in. Do you leave it loaded? Are there shells inside? Is the safety on? Is there a round in the chamber? You have to decide all these things beforehand, the best condition that you want to leave it in. Now, I'm not going to tell you how you should store your stage your shotgun, or how you should store it, but I'm going to tell you how I do it. So just kind of give you an idea of a good way to stage a shotgun. All right, so I like to leave mine in what they call cruiser ready condition. Yeah, it's the same condition that law enforcement leaves their shotguns in when they're in the cruiser. And basically what that looks like is the shotgun is going to be loaded with whatever shells you're using. Hopefully you got you some good double lots in there. The chamber is going to be empty and the slot is going to be unlocked. You can leave the safety on or off, but I prefer to leave mine off, just because it's just one less thing to remember when you get to it. So in that case, I just grab it, go, rack around, and ready to go. Why do I store mine this way? One of the main reasons is safety. As you know, most long guns, shotguns are not drop safe. So if you store it with a round in the chamber and it falls over, probably not, but there is a chance that the gun can't fire, and it can do it even if it's on the safety's on. Because remember, the safety basically just prevents you from pulling the trigger, doesn't block the firing pin or anything like that, so it still can go off if you drop it with the safety on. So not blocking the hammer, not blocking the safety pin, so they're not drop safe. You know, most of the time if you drop, nothing will happen, but just remember that it can. So that possibility is always there. Now, to clarify, most shotguns, most long guns are not drop safe, but you should be okay if you got a newer shotgun and you keep yours well maintained and everything, but that doesn't ensure that it's not going to be drop safe, but it is safer. So the chance of something happening if it drops over are minimal, but you know. Okay. All right, so in cruiser ready condition, since the chamber, there's no ammo in the chamber, we're not really worrying about an accidental discharge or anything. And plus, since the gun will be unlocked, it'll be unlocked, we're not really worrying about quickly getting ammo in, because it's just a quick boom boom to get that ammo in there. All right, so what does cruiser ready condition look like? All right, so we want to be safe. So what we want to do is point the gun in the safe direction. You're going to check and make sure that the gun is clear. There's no ammo in here, no ammo in the mag tube. Then we're going to point it in the safe direction, close it up, and then we're going to pull the trigger. Main reason we want to pull the trigger because we want it to be unlocked. If we don't pull the trigger, it's not going to come down. So if you pull the trigger, come up, it's locked. See there, it's locked. Pull that trigger, you can do that. So that's what we want to do, is make sure it's clear, pull the trigger, keep the gun unlocked. All right, so next thing we want to do is load it up with whatever, you know. Hopefully you got some good double lock buck out there you're using for your self-defense ammo, maybe slugs, whatever you want to choose. Maybe some bird shot if you got them. But yeah, you just want to go ahead and load it up. And I'm just using some stuff. Caps, practice ammo. And if you don't know, if you're not sure what your capacity is, just keep going until you can't get anything else in there. Yep, that's full. I am full. Okay, so we're loaded up, and basically we are there. Now, like I said, you can either leave it on the safety on, safety off. I prefer to leave my safety off. Mag tube's loaded, and the slide is unlocked. So that's cruiser ready. We're ready to go. We can do the same thing with the semi-auto. It's gonna be a little different though. So let me show you. First, you need to load it up. Okay, so now we loaded. The difference is with the semi-auto is I can actuate that bolt. It's not actually going to chamber around, so leaving it in this condition is not good. What you have to do is, it's a little button here at the bottom. You have to push that button there. That's gonna load a round. So you have a round in the chamber, and this one may be ready to go. Well, yeah, it's in the chamber. So now when you actuate the bolt, boom, boom, it's ready to go. So it's not sitting in the chamber, it's in the mag, tube, not in the mag tube, but inside of here. That's where the round is, and when you actuate the bolt, it's going to load around, so you'll be ready to go. All right, so a couple of parting shots. Like I said, you can leave your safety on or off depending on your level of comfort. Also, some people will want to go ahead and chamber around. That's fine. That's not a problem. Only reason I don't is just because this safety shotgun is not necessarily my only self-defense gun. But yeah, you can either chamber around or leave it unchambered. It's up to you. Do it how you do it. Some people want to chamber around because they don't want to give their position away by that. But and I know some of you out there saying, well, if they hear it, don't believe that just because the criminal hears you racking that shotgun, they're gonna run away. We want them to. And if they do, that's perfect. But don't count on a hardcore criminal moving because you racking the slide. But I understand people saying they don't want to give away their position. On the other hand, some people say, I want them to know that I'm there and I'm ready to defend myself. So like I said, the choice is yours. It's up to you. No choice is right or wrong. It's just a personal choice and what you want to do. All right. All right, so if you got any questions about staging your shotgun or putting it in cruiser ready, hit me up in the comments below. Until then, you guys stay safe, shoot straight, keep training. We'll talk to you later. Right. If you're a believer in the Second Amendment, please help us spread our message and defeat these social media anti-gun algorithms. We are a small channel, but you can help our voice be heard by leaving a comment, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, or even hitting the bell button to make sure you're notified when we push a video out. We're here to speak for you and make sure that your voice is heard and that your rights are not infringed. You can also help us support the channel. There's the link below where you can go buy fitting and tactical gear, pick you up a hat, a shirt, whatever, to just kind of help support the channel going forward. So until next time, stay safe, shoot straight, keep training, and carry a gun daily to keep you and your family safe. We'll talk to you guys next time.